All right, what's up? It's Steph. Your metal update. We've got a very special guest, the freaking talented, all over the board, Brad X from the Kottonmouth Kings. Thank you very much for stopping by.
What's up, Steph? It's good to be here. Be on air with you.
So I'm super sad. Like, I was going to go by in Sacramento and see you guys, but management, we didn't really get to talk till last minute, and it's a long ways away. How did that show go at Ace of Spades? What was it like in NorCal?
Oh, it went great. NorCal's always showed the Kottonmouth Kings so much love. We have a great time playing Northern California, Central California, anywhere in California. We just get so much love. It's our home state. We're on the Mile High tour right now, so I'm up in Colorado. We're playing Boulder tonight, but yeah, NorCal was great. The fans are just, high energy and down for the crown.
That's awesome. Yeah, you got your lucky 13th studio album, Mile High Club, stores August 14th. So you guys are on tour kind of promoting that right now. What's like the craziest thing that's happened on tour so far?
Well, we kicked off this tour in Las Vegas. We did a 2-day festival at the SRH Festival at the Hard Rock Hotel in Las Vegas, and we played out at the pool. And it was just a wild night, a wild weekend in Las Vegas to kick off the tour. So I'm not sure that was the best way to kick off the tour, just because we went pretty hard in Vegas. It's been good.
Yeah. You probably want to end in Vegas and then hydrate slowly after.
Exactly. We went all out like on the first weekend, so everyone was kind of hurting going into the tour a little bit.
But hey, you guys have done this before.
We're recovering. We've recovered.
I like it. So you guys have some sick guests on this album, including one of my personal fave, Mickey Avalon. How did you guys approach him for Honey Dip?
Well, Mickey, we ran into him. He's a label mate of ours. He's putting out his record on Sub Noise now. And we had this sex song called Honey Dip, and I thought who better for a sex song than Mickey Avalon. So I just called him up and asked him if he'd want to do it, and he was... he didn't object to the idea, so he came down to the studio and we had a lot of fun making it. And then we actually ran into him on tour in Atlanta a couple months ago. We played the same spot the same night, so that was a good time.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, he's a really nice guy. He's come by the show a couple times, and I think people listen to his music and go, wow, he's got to be just outlandish and weird, and he's actually down to earth and pretty cool.
He's cool. I really like him. He's got great stories. Obviously lived an interesting life, and everyone has a great story. A lot of people judge Mickey for, I guess, his appearance and his whole deal. People either love him or hate him, kind of thing. But I think, those are some of my favorite artists, the ones that are more controversial.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm a big fan of Manson, so anything that, like, you can either be on one side of the spectrum or the other, I'm digging it. So I have to ask this question because you guys are the official Kottonmouth Kings. Is there such thing as being too high?
I guess it depends what substance you're on.
Oh. Okay, what about just marijuana? Can you be too high on marijuana?
I think you probably can be. I guess some people handle it better than others. Some people, some people can get too high and they can't handle it. So I've seen it happen when people really lose it, especially sometimes on edibles. I've noticed it more where people have some brownies and it's almost like they're on acid. They have total freak out. So I've seen people get too high. Yes.
Yeah, okay, it can't happen. I agree with you. The edibles, those are dangerous. I definitely have tripped out one night.
Yeah, I think it's just people need to, because they don't know maybe the dosage or something, and they eat too many. And I have one friend, a buddy of mine, flew out from New York. His name is Chris John, and I picked him up from the airport, and we're stuck in LA traffic, and I had a bag of pot cookies. And he goes, man, I'm so hungry. Can I eat one of these? I said, yeah, they're pretty potent, but just like you eat one, So he ate one, and then 15 minutes later, he goes, man, I can't eat. I feel like I'm so hungry. Ate another. We're stuck in traffic. Make a long story short, he ate 5 or 6 of them. By the time he got home, he could literally, and he's a big, strong dude. He was crawling on the floor. He could not even walk. It was pretty Yeah, so I think you can't get too high. The long and short of it.
Oh my god, I think that's great. So that's okay. It can happen. I agree with you. You can get maybe too high when you don't try to. So okay, wait. So being the pioneers of like underground music scene, has it been rewarding or stressful? And has suburban noise kind of helped push you guys out of it, or do you not care? Kind of being really big in this underground scene.
Well, I mean, I founded Suburban Noise Records, 17 years ago when the Countdown King started, and the objective when I founded the label was literally to put out the Countdown King albums. Once we got that established, and we put out our first record, then we started signing other acts, and it's been a long journey. Yeah, there's been, stressful times because taking on the responsibility, trying to run a label in the business, and also try to, keep that alive and keep the business growing, but keep the band. It's just a lot of things you do with a lot of people, a lot of egos, a lot of issues. There's, you're dealing with human beings and artists who have addictions and families and money problems and all that other stuff. So it takes its toll. There's a lot of pressure, but there's also a lot of fulfillment in it, because I think we put out some great underground music. I think we have great artists in the label. And it's kind of like the labor of love.
Yeah, I like Suburban Noise. I think it's awesome, and you guys are kind of all across the board with artists.
Yeah, we are all across the board with artists. So some, I don't know. There's pros and cons to that, I guess. But we just kind of follow our instincts and artists that we think that we could do well with to make sense on our label. We work with, and then some work, some don't. It's just all, and some our system really works well for, others it doesn't, and that just all kind of comes with the territory. But we've had the opportunity to work with some great artists, and I think with the state of the record industry right now, with the major labels really not signing too many artists, it's the model that we have as a label really works for a lot of artists. I mean, we're working with Everlast, Heavy E, Mickey Avalon, Big D, Amrit Law. We just have so many great artists on the label that, yeah, so it's pretty exciting. Everyone in the Countdown Kings puts out solo albums and all that. So we stay busy, and everyone, when we're not touring, we're in the studio. Everyone works super hard. We're a blue collar label or a green collar label.
No, I feel you. Well, I'm glad the hard work's paying off, man. And thanks so much for jumping by the metal update. And we're getting a little partier, and rather than meddling with the Kottonmouth Kings, Brad X. And thanks so much for stopping by.
It's my pleasure. Have a great day, and hopefully we'll see you soon.